Hello and welcome to week number 4 of my 30 days food photography journey. Today I want to talk about something very important to me and when learning food photography. And to complement these 4 videos before the course will start in January, I want to end this series talking about how to give more meaning to your photos. And when I talk about meaning, I mean tell a story. So there are different ways that you can tell a story. You can choose what you are going to shoot. You can choose, for example, a breakfast scene, a coffee break at home, simple cake eating, or a hot chocolate pouring. What I chose today in order to tell my story is exactly a hot chocolate pouring, and I think it's incredible to find simple subjects and tell complex stories. But when I say complex, I don't want to mean that telling a story via food photography is complex. It's actually not so complex. You need to define your set and your subjects. That's what I already did. What else do you need? You need to create your style. So you have to choose what do you want to shoot, a minimalistic photos, or you want to create a more authentic and rustic background. You want to shoot in your industrial kitchen, or you want to create a more vibrant environment, creating the set and the backdrop with colorful touches. This we already talked about, and let's focus on the main subject of today, how to tell a story. So the second point that I'm going to focus on is the style I want to give. My favorite style, as you understood, it's a wooden background. So I placed my wooden boards in my set and I'm trying to prepare a very rustic and I think authentic woody background with some wood and some Christmassy elements. And what I'm doing right now is preparing my hot chocolate the Italian way. And in my head, the way that I want to tell a story about this subject, it's simply to focus on the moment. The moment when I'm pouring this hot chocolate to a nice and glass transparent cup, because I feel like it's more powerful if you can see the hot chocolate entering the cup. And by doing that, you're already telling a story. And I want to show a little detail because I want to make the viewer think about the scene. I want to tell the viewer that it's a late afternoon Christmas break chocolate pouring shot, and that's already a story, isn't it? And then I want to give more context. Maybe I will add some books, or I will add some candles. Actually, I might think I want to do a soft light photo shoot. So you have to think about your light conditions as well. If you are shooting like me late afternoon, maybe you can already choose late afternoon vibes, kind of dark photos. But if you want to use artificial light, it's up to you. You can do whatever shot you want and tell the story you want. That's the beauty of food photography, that you can build the set that you want. So let's just sum up what you need in order to tell a story. The important part of food photography is to tell a story. What do you need? You need to define your subject. That needs to be a connection with this subject, something that you like, something that is making you think about memories, some recipe that you are really fond of and that is one of your favorites. You have to define the style, the setup that you want to make. Need to think about props that connects viewer attentions to what you want to focus on this video, on this image. And the most important thing is to tell a story with simple details and with different type of shooting. I decided to do a pouring shot, and for me that was the main goal. And you can decide to do a different type of shooting, for example a flat lay, in order to place different props and draw the viewer attention towards the main center of the image. You could also decide to shoot for 45-degree angle so that the public could feel really where you were at that moment and could experience the scene like if they were there with you, savoring that hot chocolate. This is just a little part, and this is just a start point of storytelling in food photography. You will experience much more during the course in January, so if you want to join and be one of the 31st people signing up, joining for free, you have to stay tuned because I will announce the date very soon, and I hope to see you there. Thank you and bye!